Peace and love, brothers and sisters. Peace and love. Y'all know who it be. It's always me. It's the Aquamarine Amicus Warrior, Night Walker. I'm here to drop my knowledge and speak my peace for all my brothers and sisters across the land and sea. This message I'm going to bring to y'all is called His.Infernal Majesty. Okay? You ever had to deal with somebody or meet somebody who you was just having a peaceful, intellectual, spiritual day? Did your meditation, drunk some a nice, veggie smoothie or wheatgrass smoothie, or had a good vegan pizza or something. Just went for a jog and you feel electrified today. And then here comes somebody who having a fucked up day, and they gotta come and ruin your day by distorting your chakras and making you feel like, well, a pile of horse shit on the ground. This is the concept of him. His.Infernal Majesty. Now, if you ever heard this concept before, look up the Powerpuff Girls. There was some kind of demon, on there. They called him because, he was so evil. He was the conqueror of darkness. He would do everything he can to keep you from having a good day. Destroy your peace of mind however he could, okay? Well, we all deal with those type of hymns in our life on a daily basis. Somebody who just irks you to your very core, They can't help that you're a bright light when you walk into a room, or you're the light in a sea of darkness, or in a cave, or you just walk into a room and people can't help but be nice to you or something like that. Maybe it's because of your personality, or maybe it's because you don't act like the other jagweeds that walk the face of the earth that wants to walk around with a knife or a gun or see everybody as nothing but hunting targets. They can't stand that. So what's the best way they do that? They gotta distort your very peace of mind. They gotta bring anger, rage, jealousy, grief, something about their miserable life into yours so they can have some semblance of peace of mind. If they don't see themselves in you feeling miserable, they gotta make you feel miserable, okay? So say you done shed all your layers of peace of mind and you're reaching a state of nirvana like the Tibetan monks do when they go on there fasting for days and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing, okay? I'm fasting, cleansing my body, whatever. Trying to be at peace. There's also that one person, him, which stands for His.Infernal Majesty. Now, him doesn't refer to just one gender. It refers to her or him. Sometimes even something as small as seeing something so messed up you never thought you actually see it in your daily grace. Okay? I'll put it like that. Him is somebody who's an infernal waste of your time. They just look for a reason to get on your nerves. They gotta say something that's irritating to you. They gotta do something that's irritating to you. They gotta come up and slap you on the back of your head after you just got a new haircut. They gotta come up and say something stupid about one mistake you made, and they constantly got to keep reminding you of it, even though you're trying to evolve beyond that, or you're trying to be a better person. They got to constantly remind you of the one mistake or many mistakes you made in your life, even though you're trying to say, hey, I'm moving past that. I'm getting away from that because I'm trying to be a better person, okay? I'm not defined by my mistakes. I'm defined by what I do, okay? There's always a him. His.Infernal Majesty, okay? Now, you deal with a him in your life. It goes with her.Infernal Majesty, too. A boss who irritates the fuck out of you, who just wants to yell for no reason because they having a fucked up day, or, an irritating sister or brother. Hey, it even refers to kids sometimes, okay? It's just somebody who doesn't give a crap about their life, so they gotta fuck up your peace of mind, okay? We call that a him. His.Infernal Majesty. It doesn't refer to gender, okay? It doesn't refer to gender, period. Because him can be a him or a her. It's just a H-I-M. They're a hive mind of darkness, okay? They can't stand that you're in a ray of light, that you walk down the street and you don't get hit by a car, or you walk down the street and somebody comes up and says, hey, how you doing? And you say, hey, I'm doing fine. A lady asked me that yesterday. I went to go get me some potato skins, I was having a good day. She said, hey, how are you? And I paid her for my potato skins, and I said, oh, I'm doing fine, how are you? She was like, thank you. That made me have a great day. I'm like, that's good. But there's always somebody who got to try to distort your peace of mind and become that him, okay? His.Infernal Majesty, or Her.Infernal Majesty. They got to irritate you under your skin to the fact your skin crawls and you got to be enraged, okay? They piss you off to the point where all you see is red and you're not thinking anymore. You want to bash their face in, or you want to take a crowbar to their car and burn down their house or TP their school, or I don't know, something ignorant that'll cause you to take the brunt of the punishment while they walk away unharmed. When I get like that, I have music, okay? I have certain music that agrees with my emotions, okay? Now, I was just listening to this song because somebody pissed me off earlier today at work. It's called This Is My Last Resort by Papa Roach, okay? Called Wreck My Life into Pieces. Not the exact words, but, you get what I'm saying. I was just listening to that because at my job, you deal with a lot of different types of, I'm going to say, personalities. People who want to be fuck boys, fuck girls, or just act like they're the queen of Sheba, okay? You got to do what they say, quick, fast, in a hurry, right now. Otherwise, they're going to fuck up your life or your day and bring you down to their level of stupidity, okay? And trust me, we've all dealt with those type of hims, or hers, or thems, okay? They don't give a fuck about anybody else's problem but theirs. And if they don't get their problem fixed, nobody has a good day. Instead of asking, they choose to take. Instead of showing peace, they show rage. Instead of showing enlightenment, they show aggression. Instead of knowing the difference between stupidity and knowledge, they choose stupidity. That's what you call a him, or her, or them. This doesn't refer to any gender. It's just him stands for His.Infernal Majesty, or Her.Infernal Majesty. You dealt with one of those in your daily life. Somebody who can't help but just irritate your very core. You could have just taken a nice, relaxing, cleansing shower, or you could have just, got done meditating. Hey, you could have just sat back and drunk you a nice sake or some vodka martini. You done had a peaceful day after a whole day of bullshit. Or you just waking up and you just want to be at peace and listen to your music calmly. I don't know how you go about your day. But there's always that one person who gotta bring you into the realm of him, or her, or them. His or her infernal majesty. They can't help but to see you in the same dark space of mind they are in, because they don't want to see you happy. They don't want you to be at peace. So they step on you. They smush you like a cockroach or an insect, something small, so you can be down to their level of inferiority. That's the only way they feel better about themselves. I was looking at something when I was back in high school in a nurse's office after I wouldn't say got into a fight, I would say defended myself because some idiot decided to pick on me because, I was smart, and I didn't really throw my smarts around like that, but at the same time, he didn't like the fact that, hey, I'm not gonna act like the rest of you, walking around here with my pants hanging off my rear end, treating females like crap, or just, disrespecting anybody, because that's not how you go around in life. Yeah, okay. Some people deserve to be chewed out now like that, but not everybody on a daily basis. There still are nice people in the world with manners and respect. You just gotta look within, not without. And there are lots of people who look without and not within. Trust me, I meet them on a daily basis. My point I'm trying to make here is, you're gonna meet some hims, or hers, or thems in your daily life. Somebody who's gonna continue to fuck with your peace of mind, take your daily bread that you just put the butter on and just eat it, even though you've been waiting for a while and you done baked it in the oven. They're just gonna do that because they're irritating assholes. But you gotta remember one thing. Think. Is it gonna help you? Is it gonna hurt you? Is it gonna help you? Is it gonna hurt you? Okay? That's all I wanna know. That's something my godmom once told me. She said, think, think, think. Is it going to help you? Is it going to hurt you? I believe by that lesson on a daily basis. You want to know why? Because I've done a lot of getting angry, a lot of getting frustrated,
Price, I want to see the price.
and a lot of getting annoyed. Okay? My problem is you deal with them, him, hers on a daily basis. Eventually, they all become a mashup of negative emotions, angry desires, and frustration that cause you to do the stupidest of things like tag a house, TP a house, say something you don't mean to somebody else, hurt their feelings. All in the process of making yourself feel better. You don't want to do that. You don't want to become a him. You want to be an individual. You don't want to be a part of a network where you're just like, if you ever seen Star Trek, then you will know the species called the Borg. They want you to be a hive mind, okay? Obey or be assimilated or be destroyed. Okay? That's basically what a him is. If you're not acting like them, you know, all in darkness, no peace of mind, no whatever, no thought of your own, you got to be a part of them, otherwise they're going to harm you. And guess what? They won't want your light to shine. They want you to live in darkness. They want you to live in negativity. They want you to live in stupidity, be enraged, be angry, be frustrated, just like they are. And anytime you try to show anything that's different, or act different, be different, choose to elevate yourself to a higher level of being that's not like them, or him, or her, it's a problem. So they got to bring you down. They got to find some reason to distort your very peaceful mind that you have established through, I don't know, meditation, prayer, drinking a glass of wine, just relaxing with a nice bath or something. I don't know. They got to find some reason to bring you down to their level of stupidity, because if you're not at their level, then they're basically like a barking dog. They don't recognize you. So they got to keep barking until you are afraid or scared or, I don't know, until you're basically in their state of mind. Otherwise, they're going to continue to irk you to no end. I'm being totally serious. They will irk you to no end. But I've learned that it takes a more positive person to deal with all the negative crap you got to put up with. Okay? And this is true, brothers and sisters. Sometimes you got to deal with negativity to have a positive day, but not all the time. So, if you start to look within and you see somebody who just having a bad day, give them a nice word. Say, hi, how are you? Have a peaceful day. Afterwards, if they don't say nothing back, let them stew in their own negativity, stupidity, anger, and rage. After they come back and realize that, you know, they should have been nice in the first place, a few days, a month later, you'll probably meet them again. That's the cosmos, Father in heaven, that's whatever. You'll meet them again, and they'll apologize because they'll know they were the ones in the wrong. You'd be surprised how many hims, thems, hers, shims I'd have met in my daily peace of mind who just want to distort your peace of mind and destroy it, okay? Because they can't stand the fact that you're at peace. They don't want you there. They don't want you at peace. They want you at war outside yourself and inside yourself. That way, if you're just like them, you're not using your brain. You're thinking exactly how they want you to think. Like I said, if you ever seen Star Trek, Discovery, or Next Generation, or whatever, and you ever seen the Borg, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Queen Borg can't stand individuality, so she collects people like little toys and forces them all to comply to her will. She adorns them in metal and all this kind of crap, changes their skin color. Because if you don't look like them, and your technological advances have to be added to them, then that's a problem for them. So we deal with hims, shims, them on a daily basis. But it takes a strong mind to say no to him, shim, them, even M's. Because if you don't, then you wind up being part of the collective, okay? And I choose to be an individual who's not a part of the collective, okay? If I'm a doll, I don't want to be a part of the dollhouse, okay? I want to be the doll that's, you know, the most fun doll or the most experienced doll, the doll that everybody else want to look at. Because if I'm going to be a doll, I'm going to be the doll that people want to buy when they first come in the store. I'm not going to be the doll that's dressed like everybody else, saying the same lame quotes and signs as everybody else and same words as everybody else. Then I'm part of the collective, okay? That's society right now. Okay, they want you to configure and convert to their way of thinking, their way of doing things. And if you don't, then they send in a him or her or them or M to distort your peace of mind and to bring you down to their level. Or they create some false illusionary lie to make you seem like you're this person that you're not. Or they keep annoying you to no end. Okay? We all have hims, hers, thems, M's. We call them bullies, people who picked on you when you was a kid, or somebody or an angry boss who ain't having a good day, whether it's her or him or them or them. They can't stand the fact that you're a ray of light. So they gotta bring you back in darkness, okay? If you ain't in darkness with the rest of them, if you ain't part of the collective of darkness, so they can continue to swallow the light, then guess what? You're a problem. And you must either be wiped out, killed, or they're constantly going to keep picking on you until you decide to convert like they do. And no, thank you. I'm not going to be one of the hymns, okay? I'm not going to be His.Infernal Majesty or Her.Infernal Majesty. I'm going to be an individual who understands that knowledge and reasoning is something I can learn, but I still adapt to, okay? Which means if I use more of my brain and less of thinking with my lower head, then maybe this world could be a much brighter place. Because right now, it's kind of going in the shitter. And that's the truth. It really is. It's going in the shitter. Big time. But, you gotta evolve. If you don't, then guess what? You'll be as dead as this tree behind me. You'll be as dead inside as this tree is outside. And that's because of hims, hers, and thems who wants to destroy you. They cut down your roots and make you into something you're not. I've spoken my piece. Peace, brothers and sisters.